Treatment options for CFS sufferers. There are treatment options for people who suffer from CFS. But the fact is, none of them will cure you. CFS is a chronic condition, we're just not sure what causes it, and some people end up on disability due to it. Itis not made up and itis not pretend, although some people who claim to have had it and have cured it, are often out to make a buck off the condition and never had it at all. But there is also a possibility that for some it goes into remission. We really don't know. Everyone who has CFS knows someone who says they have it and still works 80 hours a week and considers you lazy for not doing the same. They probably don't have it though. The best way to treat your CFS is the way that feels right for you. But don't get discouraged if something doesn't work right away. Give anything you try at least 30 days to see if you find a real difference. If you want to figure out how to treat your CFS, you can look at these options. You probably need to do almost all of them depending on your situation. Consider getting a mitochondrial function test. This test, mentioned above, is difficult, invasive and costly. You may not be able to do it. But it can be worth it if you've tried everything else and nothing is showing up. They take a piece of your thigh, which doesn't cause problems but does leave a scar. This test will show if you have a problem with processing energy so that you can function normally or not. If you do have a problem, then you'll know to take extra vitamins and get screened for issues that affect people with mitochondrial disorders like thyroid disease and diabetes. Eat a healthy whole food diet. When you have CFS, your best defense is a good diet. But remember that for everyone a good diet is different. It's a good idea to get tested for allergies to find out if you have any issues with certain foods like wheat. Some people even have allergies to raw fruit like avocado, bananas, mangoes and russet potatoes. Incidentally, people who are sensitive to these foods are usually also sensitive to latex. There is no reason to give up wheat unless you have a problem with it. If you look at most healthy diets that have scholarly studies backing them up though, they all have one thing in common. Eat whole foods that are not processed. Whether you eat meat or choose not to, there are many choices within whole unprocessed foods to choose from. Focus on reducing processed food like white flour and white sugar from your diet. Don't eat additives or fake ingredients that don't offer any nutritional support. Focus most of your food on high nutrition so that you can get as many of the macro and micronutrients you need from your diet. It can help to educate yourself on what the human body really needs each day in order to thrive. Develop an exercise plan. Even though you're tired, you need to move, but you need to move in a smart way. You may not be able to do as much as you want to, but doing something each day will help. You need to start at your level and not worry about what people say you should do. Set your intentions and build up gradually. But do not do hard exercise, instead, focus on keeping your muscles strong and the flexibility that you need to live your daily life. Since muscle weakness is a serious problem for people with CFS, consider doing muscle strengthening exercises instead of exercises that use a lot of energy. Using resistance bands is a great way to be gentle. Starting a Pilates or yoga practice is also a great way to get in exercise without overexerting yourself. Some days you may only be able to walk to your mailbox, while some days you'll feel as if you can do more. Just do one thing each day and build from there. If you do something that makes it worse, stop doing it. Make sure you also rest. Some people with CFS also have jobs, so you want to get enough rest so that you can still do your job. Strengthen the muscles you need for your job in a gentle way and focus on getting the type of rest you need so that you can keep doing that job. Establish a sleep regimen. Most people do find relief in their issues with sleep by setting a sleep regimen. Go to bed at the same time each night. Do the same rituals each night. Make your bedroom an oasis for sleep by ridding yourself of technology, lights, and things that distract from sleep. Put a white noise machine in there or a fan. Keep the temperature as low as possible, around 68 degrees is best. Make this your special time so that you can sleep and not focus on anything else but sleep. Invest in pajamas that are comfortable, sheets that are soft, and a mattress that is perfect for your needs. Get blackout blinds on your windows and make sure it's dark. You're going to sleep much better. Set your alarm to give you only 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. You want to avoid oversleeping as much as you want to avoid undersleeping. In some cases, people with depression do best on about 6 hours of sleep, so you may want to test this idea out by trying different amounts of time. It may also help to take a hot bath before bed or meditate, so that you can clear your mind and fall asleep faster. Drink plenty of fresh water. Throughout the day, drink plenty of fresh, filtered water so that you stay hydrated. Most people do well on 8 to 10 8 glasses of water a day. The trick is to drink it throughout the day and preferably not with meals. Watering down your food in your stomach can impede digestion. If you drink all day long, you're going to be more likely to get the required amount down, digest your food better and have overall better digestion. Take vitamins that you need. You've likely had blood tests by now that indicate your vitamin levels. Take the vitamins that may have been recommended. In most cases, people only need B12 and D3, but if you have a lot of muscle pain, some people find that they need magnesium. It is important to talk to your doctor before adding these vitamins. Clean up your environment. Many of us have a lot more chemicals in our lives than we think. The formaldehyde in your carpet and clothing, the chemicals used to clean your home, and the air we breathe can be full of chemicals and environmental hazards. Not to mention what we drive and wear. You can clean this up as much as possible by investing in a good air filter and trying to buy healthier things such as glass for storing instead of plastic and reusing bags instead of using plastic or even paper. Buying natural fibers that aren't treated harshly and so forth can help a lot. Watching what you put on your skin and inside your body to avoid as many chemicals as possible will also help. Every little change will make a big difference.